wasn't expecting. Come in here, come on. Welcome to my bedroom. When I was organizing my bedroom, I really wanted to see everything. I was watching the home edit during COVID and I was like, I need to see everything at all times because if I don't, I'll forget where everything is. So that's why I have it arranged so that nothing's hidden, nothing's closed, so I can just see everything and put it together. Welcome to my bedroom. As soon as you walk in, I have all of these books, most of which I've read, not all of them I've read, and I have them organized by color, a few knickknacks on there. I love Edgar Allan Poe. I have a lot of Edgar Allan Poe. And then my fashion magazines, I collect Vogue also. And then I've got hats, cause costumer. And yeah, so this is my, as soon as you see it, kind of what sets the tone for the rest of my bedroom. And then on top of that, I have my 1960s old sewing machine. Now this is, they sold it at Macy's or Sears, but it like doesn't exist anymore. And this was actually left right outside my house and I was like, I'm taking it with me. And then I have costume jewelry here, bits that I'm like working on. I'm making earrings out of cookie cutters because I'm doing a little like mom inspired outfit. My aesthetic is very old and kind of like outdated. That's always something that I lean towards. So I've got my rings here and then I've got some chokers on this guy. I love using the little artists as stands for jewelry, and then bracelets are here. And then directly behind my door, I've got my earring display here because I have way too many earrings that I can't fit in the jewelry box. So I'm like, let me just display all my earrings here. And then they're organized again by color, loosely, but all of them put away right there. And then I've got my mirror here. I love looking at myself constantly, so the more mirrors, the better. And then I also have my shoe rack here. This is where most of my shoes live. I have a very big collection of glitter, reds, browns, and then a bunch of blacks. And then this, if you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you'll notice that these are actually the very first video that I made for YouTube, that I put on YouTube. Over this way, I have hats, feathers. I know this girl in high school, her name is Annie. Hi, Annie. She owns peacocks, and the peacocks will just like, the feathers just fall off of them. And I gave her like 15, 20 bucks and she just gave me like a whole thing of peacock feathers, and I used them for an outfit, and then I threw the outfit away, but I kept the feathers and I'm gonna make them into something else. This is a vintage hat box from the 1950s or 60s. And this is on Amazon, and it's also in Emily in Paris. And I had it before I saw it on Emily in Paris, and I was like, I know that bag, that's my bag. And then this is like a 1950s little lizard bag that I've never worn out, but yeah, I love it so much. So up next is my closet. Now I have to say, my closet is not really used as a closet, it's more of like storage. So I have my boy clothes in the front. So I've got coats and then boy stuff that I wear out of drag. And then the back half is all sewing. So it's like fabrics, costumes that I'm working on right now. So I won't be able to show you that because I'm sure some of my friends that I'm working on their costumes wouldn't really like it if I showed you their costumes before they posted about it. My sunglass collection is up here. And then a bunch of boy clothes that, yeah, keep the camera up, but yeah. This is Nancy. She is a Amazon model that I like to sew onto stretch fabric. Great. If it doesn't stretch, then I need to use this person because this is my body. And I look just like this, actually, so. This is my blazers. I have a bunch of blazers. Blazers are great for if you're doing drag on camera and you only need to be in drag from the waist up. Get a fun blazer. A lot of this stuff I thrifted. This is the outfit that I made in my second YouTube video to go with the shoes. Really just the skirt because I already had the jacket. We'll put the little link to that, to those videos. I think it's on this side. I don't really remember. Maybe it's on this side. We'll swap it so I'm right. It's that way? Cool. And then we've got a bunch of vintage little things. I wore this to a murder mystery party that I hosted at a children's school. I go to work at a makeup store and we have to wear black, and I hate wearing all black. So I wear this jacket to work a lot. I thrifted it and I put the fringe on it, the silver bits, and I actually love this jacket. And the cool thing is that inside there's a photo of a man who got married in it before I thrifted it and then put the fringe on it and then chopped it. So I like to think that he haunts it every now and then, because he obviously, like, he's got to be dead, right? Like, why else would they donate the jacket? And then there's so many pictures, there's like 16 photos in there, so. Everyone thinks that every drag queen is like super glamorous and has this like super fabulous lifestyle like you see on RuPaul's Drag Race, but I think that the most important thing is to be super resourceful. I make minimum wage, and I bought costumes and fabrics and a sewing machine. Well, actually the sewing machine was a gift. Just cut that out, cut all that out. But the important thing is to be resourceful and to learn skills that will help you become a great drag performer if that's what you are, or any artist really for that matter. Oh, this is my prized possession. This is my favorite art piece I've ever owned. This is from my dear friend Ruby. I am a collector of Ruby Hirsch, and I had this blazer and I sent it to Ruby, who lives in LA. We met in LA when I was living there. And I sent her the blazer and she painted it for me over the course of a year and then sent it back to me. She delivered it to my house. And then I ripped it because I could not wear it. It was just, the paint made it unwearable. But I was actually grateful because I ripped it up so that I could just put it right there. These are my fans, my 3 fans, my mom, dad, and my sister. And this is from the San Diego Zoo. This one's from Amazon. And this one is from a costume shop called Aardvark that does not exist anymore. This is my poster from my leading role in Greetings from the Red Planet, a transcendent new play by Natalie and Valentine. I loved it so much. It was a terrible time and I was very depressed, but it was a lot of fun. This is a photo from when I won my competition at Lips. I am the Miss So You Think You Can Drag November 2022 winner. This is my vanity. This is where I get ready every morning. I've got my little tray of things that I use every single day: niacinamide serum, a Tatcha moisturizer, and then inside this drawer I'll show you is a bunch of random makeup bit. I've got makeup here, I've got brushes, and then this is like my tools section, lashes in the back, and this is where I keep most of my makeup, is actually on this table. This is where all of my palettes are, a lot of my lip stuff, and then most of my makeup I actually keep in this little cage down here. And it's easy to take with me when I'm doing a show because I can just take all of my makeup that's already in my caboodle and just take it with me to the dressing room. So it works out. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. Behind me, you see all of my wigs. I wear 2 wigs, 2.5 wigs, and they're all styled by Donna Aphrodite, my dear friend. She has made all of them, and even including the one on my head. And I use, I don't use wig heads, because wig heads are expensive, and I'm like, I can find stuff that's not a wig head. So this is a candlestick, and then this wine. There's a bottle of Malibu. This is where this one lays. This is the only actual wig head, and it's because it's my favorite wig, Marilyn, because it's modeled after Marilyn Monroe. So she gets the styrofoam wig head, and then this is a bottle of I don't drink. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then here is my long dresses. So I've got my blazers on that side, my long dresses on this side. Things switch back and forth, in and out. Organized by color, like everything else in my room. And then this is my animal print chair. I actually hate animal print. However, I loved this little tiger pillow. And then shortly after that, my mom gave me, this is my mom's baby blanket. And I was like, I actually have a thing that's animal print. And then I keep this little bag next to it too that has animal print on the side, because I guess I'm just a liar and I actually love animal print. I didn't know. Over on this table, I have 2 more wigs, and this is my vinyl, my record player. I keep all the records in my leopard bag, but I like to keep my, I don't know why I'm like forgetting what I'm talking about. I don't know English. This is a table that I actually stole from the set of Greetings from the Red Planet. After we were done, I asked the set designer if I could take it home, and he said yes. And fun fact, I had to break the table in half to fit it in my friend Drew's car so that we could drive it to my house. Let's sit on this side. Should stop it! So, and then on this side, this is my bed, because this is not only my drag studio, but it is in fact my bedroom. And I live with my parents because I'm a musical theater major at a community college. And then right under that, I have my desk. This is where all of the actual magic happens. I sew here, I paint here. If you've seen my channel, you've already seen me paint on this table, probably like a lot. My sewing machine, I keep it here. This is a dollhouse that my friend Summer gave me, and I use it to store nail polish, and then this gay Lego set that I made it so that they're all doing the conga line. Everyone thinks that I have them having sex, and that is very dirty, and I do not. They're doing a conga line. And then the very last thing is that underneath my desk, I have these plastic storage organizers that I fill with, this one has like padding and tights, and this is gloves, and this is patterns. It's just kind of how I keep organized of, you know, being in drag a lot and having to make your own stuff, and especially having to stay organized is so important.
Oh, you stink. Oh.
In decorating and designing my bedroom, I really wanted a space that also felt really fun and was something that organized chaos where people walk in and they're like, there's a lot of stuff in here, but then it's like, but it makes sense. Everyone who's seen my bedroom is like, this is exactly how I thought your bedroom would look.
And a lot of people have seen your bedroom.
A lot,
fucking
yes.
whore.
A lot of people have seen my bedroom, and not people that I have sex with. Because I want my bedroom to be a space where people can come in and enjoy themselves. I have meetings in here. And by meetings I mean like people, my friends sitting down and me sketching concepts for dresses, or to talk about tracks that we're gonna do at a drag show, and you know, putting these things together. And it also is where I have like Zoom meetings. So I want my room to kind of represent me, so that anyone who comes in here, it's just like, oh yeah, this is Lance. This is exactly what we thought it was. Well, you know, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you learned a lot, and I hope that you saw a lot. Bye.
Oh, yeah, of course.